The air smelled like freshly cut hay and morning dew as I stepped off the dusty road. My hands tightened around the handle of the stroller, cradling my tiny baby Lily. I hadn't expected to feel this exposed, emotionally and physically. After everything that had happened, I didn't trust anyone, not even myself sometimes. Then he appeared. Jack, the rancher everyone in town talked about. Broad-shouldered, quiet, with eyes that seemed to see right through the walls I'd built around my heart. He nodded at me politely but said nothing, his gaze steady and unjudging. I whispered almost to myself, "I'm broken. Please don't touch me." Jack just knelt down beside Lily and started rocking her gently. No words, just quiet patience. Somehow the tension in my chest began to loosen. I kept my distance as he offered me a chair on the porch. "You don't have to talk if you don't want to," he said softly. His voice had a calmness that felt like safety wrapped in warmth. I don't know if I can," I admitted, eyes fixed on the floor. He nodded and didn't push. Instead, he made tea for both of us, the smell of chamomile filling the porch. I watched him silently, feeling a strange mixture of fear and longing. Jack finally smiled gently. "You're doing the hardest part already. Being here, facing the world." Night fell over the ranch, the sky painted with shades of violet and orange. Lily fussed in her stroller and I felt tears threatening to spill. Jack appeared with a soft blanket and picked up the baby. "She's hungry?" he asked gently. Yes, I whispered. He rocked Lily with such care, humming softly. I felt a strange, unwelcome calm creep over me. The way he moved, the gentleness in his hands. It was like he could hold the broken pieces of me without judgment. The next morning, Jack suggested a walk along the pasture. I hesitated but took the stroller. The rolling field stretched endlessly, the sun warming our backs. "You don't have to rush healing," he said softly. "Take it one step at a time." Lily gurgled and reached for his hand. I felt a pang in my chest, realizing how desperately I wanted to trust someone again. Jack invited me to lunch inside the farmhouse. The smell of roasted vegetables and fresh bread filled the room. I couldn't remember the last time I'd sat down without stress gnawing at me. He watched me eat, saying nothing, just giving me space. I realized that silence, when comfortable, could be as healing as words. A few days passed and the porch became our safe space. One evening, Jack leaned back, eyes on the horizon. "You don't have to carry everything alone," he said quietly. I hesitated. It's hard. Being a mom alone. People judge, and my voice cracked. He didn't interrupt. Instead, he rested a reassuring hand near mine. "I've seen broken people. Doesn't make them less. It makes them human." For the first time in months, I felt understood. I looked at Lily sleeping peacefully, then at him, and a spark of trust flickered. Rain poured over the ranch the next afternoon. I was inside the farmhouse watching droplets race down the window. Jack appeared with a towel for Lily and a warm cup of cocoa for me. "You're not alone," he said softly. As he gently held Lily, I realized that his presence was healing more than I expected. The storm outside felt like the chaos inside me, but for the first time, there was comfort. We sat together in silence, the rhythmic patter of rain creating a cocoon of peace around us. Weeks passed. Lily started giggling at Jack's funny faces and clumsy attempts at dancing. I laughed too, a sound I hadn't heard from myself in months. "I never thought I'd see her smile like that," I whispered. Jack shrugged, pretending modesty, but I caught the genuine warmth in his eyes. Sometimes all it takes is letting someone in, even a little. In that moment, I realized that maybe, just maybe, I could open my heart again. One evening under the pink-orange sunset, Jack helped me with Lily by the corral. The world felt quiet, almost suspended. I don't know how to thank you," I said, voice trembling. "You've done so much without even trying." He looked at me seriously. "You don't need to thank me. Just let yourself be happy. You and Lily deserve that." I felt my heart race. The walls I had built for so long began to crumble. I think I'm starting to feel something again," I admitted. Jack smiled softly, brushing a strand of hair from my face. "Good. You're allowed to feel even if it's scary." The night was clear. Stars scattered like diamonds above the ranch. Lily slept soundly in her crib inside the farmhouse. Jack and I sat outside on the porch, shoulders brushing. I was scared, I admitted softly. Scared I'd never trust anyone again. "You're brave," he said, "and you're not alone anymore." We stayed there in silence, letting the night and the gentle rustle of wind around the ranch speak for us. I realized that even broken hearts could mend, one tender moment at a time. A few days later, Jack brought Lily to me after her nap. She reached out for me, giggling, and I scooped her up. Jack stepped closer, eyes soft. "May I?" he asked quietly. I nodded. He wrapped me in a gentle hug. For the first time in forever, I didn't feel broken. I felt safe, cherished, and maybe loved. Weeks turned into months. The ranch felt like home. Jack became part of our little family, helping with every little thing, and Lily's laughter filled every corner. One evening, I looked at him while he played with Lily in the field. "Thank you," I whispered. "For what?" he asked. "For showing me that even when you're broken, you can still find love." Jack smiled, pulling me close, and for showing me that some broken things are meant to be mended together. The sun set over the ranch, painting the sky with gold and pink hues. Our hearts, once guarded, had found a home in each other.
Like, share, and subscribe.